Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to fill out your consistency tracker spreadsheet. So each of you are going to have your own spreadsheet. You're going to start with your personal information at the top. So we'll fill that in. You'll have your name, your age, your height. And this is going to be recording important data that you'll share with your coach each week during your check-in meetings. So you look here, you'll see the instructions for the tracker. So it's going to tell you things that we're tracking and how to track what your goals are. So things like your morning weight, and we want to do that first thing in the morning without clothes ideally, and after using the restroom. Nutrition, so with nutrition you're going to put a 1 or a 0. So a 1 is if you're within 100 calories of your goal and within 10 grams of protein of your goal. A 0 is if you're not within 100 calories of your goal and or you're not within 10 grams of protein. Our goal here is 6 out of 7, so 90% adherence. For our workouts, you're going to put a 1 if you worked out, a 0 if you did not work out. And workouts are going to be planned activities like strength training, biking, and things like that. So our goal is 3 a week. 5 to 7 is even better if you're alternating types and intensities, but a lot of that comes from what are you used to doing, and that's something you could work with a coach on determining what would be best for you. So if you look at week 1 and 2, at a minimum we want to track the morning weight, how many calories we ate that day, how much protein we ate that day, so whether our nutrition was on or off track with a 1 or a 0, whether we worked out or not with a 1 or a 0, and really that's it. So if you're feeling real confident, you could go ahead and do the other things like sleep, steps, but that's not necessary in the first 2 weeks. So we'll scroll down. So this is a 1 week block right here. Right, so you'll start by entering the date. You can drag this corner across, or you could just enter each one manually. Doesn't really matter. But in the morning, right when you wake up, after you go to the bathroom, before you get dressed for the day, you're going to enter your AM weight. Then at the end of the day, you're going to enter how many calories you ended up eating. You're going to enter how much protein you ate. And then you are going to enter a 1 or a 0 for nutrition. A 1 is if you're within 100 calories of your goal or within 10 grams of protein of your goal. A 0 is if you're not within your goal. Workout, a 1 if you did work out, a 0 if you did not work out. So you can see over here, your calorie goal is 2,000, so you would enter that in. Protein goal was 180, you would enter that in. What you consumed that day was 2,500, not within your goal. Protein's within the goal. Since our calories aren't within our goal, we put a 0. It's not good or bad, it's just information. All right, and then over here on the side, as we add days, it's going to tell us where we are based on what our average is for the week and what our goal was. So right now we're within 100 calories for the week on what we were hoping to be at, and our protein is right on point. So each morning you'll do your weight. Each day you're going to enter your calories you ate, the protein you ate, and whether you were on or off track with the nutrition, whether you worked out or not. And it's going to record your averages over here on the side. Okay, once you're done for the week on Fridays before noon, you're going to click this little share button and it's going to send a message to your coach. So I'll click share. I'm going to enter the name. Let's say I'm your coach, right? And I'm going to click send. It's going to share your consistency tracker with me. All right. So based on what I see here, I'll send you a message back telling you, great job. You hit your protein. We did really good with our calories. We were within 100. Maybe a nice personal message. And then I may update your numbers. I may not, depending on what we see over here. And if your numbers do change the next week, let's say I took off 200 calories. So your new goal would be 1,800. So you would enter 1,800 here. Let's say I said your protein's the same. And then you would continue entering your data just like you did before. So it's week 2. what's my morning weight? Let's say I'm 198. My calories, I got 1800. Protein did 180. Nutrition, that gives me a 1. Workout, I worked out, and I'm done. And I continue along. All right, each week, go back through, share it again. So it's pretty simple. There you go, guys. That's how you fill out a consistency tracker. If you have any questions, please reach out to your coach and let them know.